Hello, my name is Michael Burgh. I'm the Healthcare Business Development Manager for VMware here at CDW, and today we're going to be talking about accelerating digital business in the multi-cloud world. So, consumers are evolving in the way that they want to do business with our customers, and it's important for our customers to evolve along with them. A recent study showed that 80% of IT executives are making investments in digital initiatives, right? So before we talk about the what, I want to talk about the why. Why are they making these investments? Well, like I said earlier, consumers are changing the way that they want to do business. In retail, you see that in digital transactions. In education, you see that through hybrid learning. In government, you see that through e-government services. And in healthcare, you see that through telemedicine or patient portals, right? So it's important for our customers to make these investments to keep up with the trends. So where are they putting these investments? Well, 73% of them say that they're putting it in multi-cloud foundations. And what that's allowing them to do is transform the customer experience, scale their business appropriately, and empower their employees in a distributed workforce. When done properly, these customers are seeing a 35% uptick in revenue due to faster delivery of their modern applications. They're seeing a 41% decrease in costs and a 35% productivity increase in their distributed workforce. But getting to this point is not without its challenges. Here are just a few of the challenges that IT decision makers are faced with when moving to a multi-cloud foundation. Most importantly in healthcare would most likely be security, risks related to security and data privacy issues. Other issues that they face are inconsistent infrastructure in multiple cloud environments, complexity in management policy, internal skills gaps, as in their workforce skills gaps, and ultimately the ability to optimize their cloud spend. And to further the complexity, as you can see here, as they grow out their multi-cloud environment, you can see that the complexity just compounds based on the fact that their workforce and their customers are so distributed. You have an application layer here that it consists of apps that are both cloud native and on-premise and SaaS apps. So a lot of different types of apps with a lot of different types of requirements. On top of that, you have your distributed workforce that need to be able to access these apps both from home, on the road, and in an office. And then finally, you have your customers who want to do business from the comfort of their own home and from brick and mortar. All of these people need to be able to access these apps at any given time, and this creates a ton of complexity for IT decision makers. With that complexity comes compromise. Decision makers think they have to make a compromise between when it comes to developing their applications, where those applications live, and who's managing those applications. When it comes to developing the application, they think they have to choose between prioritizing developer autonomy and where they want to develop those apps, or DevSecOps efficiency and putting a priority on how quickly they can get those apps out to the market. Additionally, where those applications sit. Do you put the priority on having the freedom to having those applications in any cloud that they choose, or do you maintain full control and cost and keep those applications in-house? Finally, when it comes to the workforce, do you put the priority on giving anywhere access to your employees so that they can access the applications wherever they see fit, or do you put priority on world-class security? No longer do they have to choose between these two because VMware believes we can change the or to and. You can have full developer autonomy and DevSecOps efficiency. You can choose to have the freedom of having your apps in any cloud and have full control of your costs. And finally, you can give anywhere access to your employees while maintaining world-class security, right? Choice and flexibility has been in VMware's DNA since the beginning. In the early 2000s, we were the leaders in data center virtualization and pioneered the idea of virtualizing workload and having multiple workloads sit on a single server. In the next chapter, we virtualized the entire data center and pioneered the idea of a software-defined data center, or an SDDC. And finally, in chapter 3, we are all in on customer-focused solutions with everything we do revolving around the multi-cloud and applications. With that being said, we're proud to introduce VMware's portfolio of cross-cloud services, which is a family of services, a family of products and services designed to build, run, manage, and secure applications across any cloud. With the cross-cloud platform, we're innovating on 5 key building blocks. A state-of-the-art platform for building cloud-native applications, cloud infrastructure for supporting and maintaining those apps, cloud management for managing and maintaining these applications and the costs, security and networking to span the entire multi-cloud, and finally, anywhere access for managing a distributed workforce. Now, VMware has a solution to fit every one of these key building blocks, and the best part is, these are products and services that our customers have been using on a daily basis, but now VMware is just allowing them to use it across the entire multi-cloud. So for the app platform, Tanzu; for infrastructure, VMware Cloud; for cloud management, vRealize; for security and networking, Carbon Black and NSX; and finally for anywhere workspace, Workspace ONE and VMware Edge. Now, a perfect example of this, in healthcare specifically, would be MD Anderson Cancer Centers. Like many of our customers at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, MD Anderson was forced to send employees to work from home. Their case was especially challenging though, because they needed enhanced connectivity for their physicians to access critical applications. CDW and VMware answered the call by sending over 1,000 pre-configured SD-WAN edge devices to the homes of physicians. And by plugging it in and following a few simple step-by-step directions, they were able to have the same exact experience working from home as they did in the hospital. So, as our customers make more and more investments in digital initiatives, think no further than VMware. Thank you for your time, and let me know if you have any questions.